Because there's like some ingredients that I just don't care about. Ah. Alright, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine? Okay, everything's fine. We're probably going to be going to the mall next. So with it right up here, possibly fighting the boss and clearing that out. We got the car with us, so we're going to make that work. Let's take a look. What we got? We got plenty of food. And yeah, all looks good. Alright, we're going to rest the night here, just so it's not so dark. I don't necessarily expect to find them over there. I'm more like also just looking for cloth. Our plan here is we're going to go around and with the car just go and honk, draw out the zombies, and then from there loot the inside where it's nice and clear. So first, we're just going to be driving around it so that those zombies can spawn in. Get close enough for them. We're going to spend that skill point. Hopefully. Alright, so it doesn't seem like there's any bandits out here. Honk that horn. There we go. Taking a look over here, seeing if there's any stragglers. Oh yeah, we got some stragglers. Alright. Well, just like that, nice and easy peasy. We've cleared out most of the baddies. We got the occasional straggler still remaining. Let's see. We're gonna come back to them later. I think I saw some more over here. I want to get them out. Yeah. Let's get them a little bit further away. Play it smart, play it safe. Try not to hit any zombies with our car. Just being aware where they are. And then we're circling them back up because they start to wander over time. Alright, being in here is not exactly the smartest idea. We know that it's mostly clear, so it's okay for now. So like if anything big was to come out, we'd get stuck. Or we'd have to just like take some damage with our car, which is not exactly ideal. Alright, one of these two is the exploder, and you can't really tell, which is unfortunate. Got ourselves plenty of ammo. Yeah, if you headshot the exploders, they don't explode, which is nice, I guess. It makes it a little bit harder to tell if you did finish one off or not. Because all they have is like the little effects, and otherwise it just like looks like normal. Alright. So until I clear the area, I still don't want to... Now let me change one of my keybinds really quick. Until we clear the area, I don't actually want to... let's do left control and C. There could be zombies upstairs that are stuck and they might come down. I've had that happen before. So I just want to play it smart and play it safe. Actually, let's go ahead and just first clear out the whole area. Spend that skill point. We are gonna do lockpicks once we get some. Alright. Nobody's coming out. I hear some grumbling though. Oh, there you are. Hey there, Grumbler. How you doing? We don't have to deal with them, so they got stuck here instead of coming out with us. Did I already loot that? No. Practicing our sneaks. Let me go ahead and do this bottom floor first. For these other ones that have pockets, we're just gonna hold on to them. We can just use them to sell. Jacket? Yeah, we need a jacket still, so might as well. And rip up the extra stuff. Get ourselves some cloth. Ooh, hunting vest. Looks a little bit better than ours. We're gonna hold on to the hunting vest. They make really good storage spots. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna use this as a pseudo med container for now. But still, we're just moving around with our melee weapon in our hands, just in case something funky happens. We're prepared. I hear some mumbling. Alright, so that, we can't use it because no backpack and backpack is allowed. Nice, Molotov. Let me go ahead and put that there. Allows us to deal with hordes. Oh, yeah. Alright, another one of those nerds is stuck. We could kill it, so we don't hear it anymore. A little little bit safer, but I don't really think there's a need to. Alright. Ooh, nice. Level 0 keycard. We can use that to go over to the personal bunker. Oh. There we go. Nice. And okay, bat. A little bit stamina expensive. Okay, that's an airdrop. Nice, we're getting an okay amount of food. Not like we really need it, but more for the cans. So, I doubt we have any lockpicks. Yeah. Doesn't seem like we do. Oh, nice. Random tools. That's huge. Alright, let's go ahead and hold on to this. Nice. So random tools we really need for setting up a crafting station or a disassembly station, which is going to be massive for us. Alright, very nice. We can start munching on some of this food. You know, let's just check to make sure. No, we can't. Yeah, no lockpicks. Alright, our crate is up here. Still gas can. The enemies are still over there. You know, I do kind of wish we could just break this glass and fall through. I think that would be sick. Nice, dude. Even more random tools? That's huge. Well, that's all the random tools we need. Alright, so while we're here, go ahead and chuck this extra junk in here. Alright, let's craft up some Molotovs. I'll make some more. Sweet. Okie dokie. So Molotovs are essentially our only answer for AoE damage at this point in the game. So, you know, we're gonna do with that what we can. Molotovs are pretty cloth intensive. There we go. Gee, that took a second. Wait a second. Oh, okay, good. I thought it was green. I was like confused that we could put our stuff inside the backpack, but no, that's good. All right. Well, just like that, we've gone and cleared out the mall. Very safe. Pretty darn quick. All we have to do is head back, sell our spoils, and then we're going to figure out what we're going to do from there. There's a solid chance that we start like trying to hit coyotes, or no, actually we want to craft up some stuff, and then hit up some coyotes. The coyotes usually drop ammo, and that'll allow us to get some scrap metal, which will allow us to get some stuff for razor wires. Razor wires are gonna really make your life so much safer if you're playing on permadeath and no building. Hey, fool, how you doing? What you doing over there, buddy? He always seems to be selling an M210 or 2010. I really dislike that. I don't think we need a generator. I don't really used it. Rope, we don't really use much. Oil, same thing. Actually, we might need that rope. Ah, well. I guess I should have checked. Don't need this. Certainly don't need that or that. Probably want to keep this around for chopping down trees, because we need that. Sell gunpowder. Rip, sell, sell. Going through. We're gonna hold on to the charcoal pills. Alright. Do we want to hold on to the rock? I don't think so. I don't think we need it. Actually, let's see. Do we have enough money to buy this? Huge. Getting ourselves a respirator, and it's actually like a pretty solid one too. 99%. So very nice. Oh yeah, we got $1,000 left in the bank. All right. So, oh, forgot to sell spark plugs. So if we really need to buy a rope or make rope for our stuff, let's see. So disassembly workbench is scrap metal, high quality scrap. All right. So let's first get some high quality scrap. We need 5. And then we need 10 normal. We need wood. And nails. Wow, nails we just lucked out on not having enough. But I know where we can get scrap nearby. I guess we can buy some. But I'd rather not. So what we're going to do here is let's actually sell our extra backpack. We're going to use this as a general catch-all. Let's see. Put our food up here. This is going to be our crafting items and our food items. Let's put crafting over on the one side. I don't know if we need tape. And then our wallet's going to be down there. Alright, very nice, very nice. Let's take a drink while we're here. Solid. I guess we already have a fire axe, so let's go ahead and make our wood. Hold the attack button to heavy attack. It makes the chopping of trees faster. Yeah, you just have to do less swings. It's about 2 and then maybe 1 extra normal strike. Very nice. Let's take a look at the time. Alright, we're gonna rest the night here and then we're gonna go and get our scrap from the car that I was showing you last episode. Sleep. Alright. Go ahead, just in case it crashes, save the game. Actually, let's go ahead and fuel up our car really quick. And then make our way on over. Very nice. So with this, we're first making the disassembly bench. My god, the deer almost just jumped right in front of us. It really thought. Alright, so here, the zombies are here, and the car is right there. Let's go ahead and pull them right over. Look at that. So the reason we're keeping the charcoal tablets is just they're a cheaper way to keep a gas mask popped off than it would be with just having extra filters around. And also they stack higher. So it's just really nice. Allows you to refill a gas mask. Oh, very nice. Alright, so for something like this, if it gets stuck, you just have to go and push the vehicle. It has a cooldown to it. I do it until like the wheel stops spinning, and that indicates to me that it's on the ground. It can do what it needs. Alright, let's make some nails and create a disassembly bench. From there, we're going to go and disassemble our extra ammo. So let's see, I like to kind of build over here. It's really close. It's not as pretty, it's not as nice, but it's super efficient just to be like already here. So that part's nice. Yeah, this seems like a good enough spot as any. Alright, so the extra ammo we don't need is going to be some 5.56 because we're using 7.62 and 308, and 12 gauge and 9mm. Have we found no 45 ACP? That's interesting. Alright, disassemble. And then we're gonna keep this stuff. And we're gonna disassemble. Yeah, I'll just disassemble these. And then sell the extra shell casings and then the gunpowder for money. Very nice. Okay. So at this point, I'm kind of looking for binoculars, oddly enough. Because I find binoculars really helpful for dealing with the guys. Let's also, or the coyotes. Weapons and equipment. So we need 2 things of random tools. We need some nails. Let's make some nails. Very nice. Weapons and equipment. Or no, we want the construction one first, don't we? I think so. I guess it doesn't really matter for both. We just need some more nails. Bang. Look at that. We got all our benches done in one go. Let's take a look how much... We only have 4 rags. So let's make some more rags. Oh yeah, make sure to put those back. Solid. Alright, weapons and equipment. We're going to go ahead and place. This is all just for practicality. So close to the camp. It just makes life so much easier. Alright, we're going to try and make as much... Let's see, how much do we need? We need more nails to create a normal bench. We could go over here every single time we need to, but I don't think that's fun for anybody. There we go. Now, there is a cheese method to go and make a whole bunch of money by buying ammo from the trader and then breaking it down and selling it. We're not going to be doing that this run because I don't want to do that for myself. It's totally fine and valid if you want to do that, so go for it. But it's just not going to be for me right now in this run. Alright. So we're making so many of these because we want to make razor wire. Razor wire is going to be hugely helpful for us. Nice, we got a stack, a full stack of 5. And it's just so... it protects us quite a lot. We can put them out, and so like if we're threatened, go in here and place it. Let's see. Where's an ideal placement for these that we can always go to? Is it going to be the top here? Is it going to be right here? It might actually be right here. Alright, let's go ahead and throw these down. I was going to be looking for something in here. What was I going to be looking for? Flashlight's not too bad. It can make the night much nicer for us, but we need a battery for it. I don't think this is selling a battery with it. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, that's right. We wanted a 7.62 mag. Oh, there we go. Some binos. Very nice. The Wandering Trader, is he still over there? Nah. Alright, how much money we got? 3,000? That's a solid chunk of money. Open storage. Move this. Check if we can read it. We cannot, unfortunately. Alright. So with this, we're gonna try and find some fuel. I prefer to keep a reservoir of fuel. With that, we're gonna be going to... There you are, buddy. We're trying to see if we can buy a 7.62 mag from him. Or a drum mag, I mean. It's a 5.56 one. 9 mil. No, unfortunate. Oh, he already reset his goods. Damn. Well, that is interesting to note. So with that, we're going to be going down here to the truck stop because it usually has gas. And then from there, I feel like I want to start hunting down coyotes, or maybe go over to the... Let's go ahead and actually loot this area first. So here's how I do with the horn. We did it last time without the horn. Just kind of same thing, kind of go back and forth. I guess so the slower zombies have a chance. Take a look in there. I don't see anybody. Okay, looks like this stuff is already... It's still looted from our last time. Yeah. Alright. So we're gonna go to a gas station. I feel like there's a gas station up there. And that's on our way to the coyotes. So we're gonna be heading over to the lab area. And this is also where the level 0 bunker is. So in general, this is kind of the way we want to go. We're right along this road right here. With our Molotov... Ooh, look at that. An airdrop. Oh, very nice. As I was saying, I was thinking that maybe we can do the police station, because we know there's like a pretty good car there in the truck. Very nice. Flare ammo. Go ahead and unload. Well, let's open up the storage and put this in here. Put this in here for now. Alright. So nice, we have ourselves a gas station to loot. Let's see. Good, alright. Let's start for sure. Okie dokie. Oh, okay. Find sometimes looting be a little bit funky. Let's go ahead. Oh, I forgot to sell the stuff that I put on my person. Oops-a-daisies. Just now seeing that I have glasses on and whatnot. Alright. So a very good start. We got at least one gas can. Oh, I don't like those dogs doing dog things. Here we're gonna thread the needle. With that easy peasy, definitely no chance of us damaging our car, 100%. Alright. I'm gonna stay off the road a little bit more. That's kind of just sketchy. Oh, it looks like we have a bandit camp ahead of us here. Let's take a look. Alright, I want to make sure to turn down the foliage again. So we're moving into this area where the logs can really mess you up if you hit them with your car. So take a look with binoculars, scout them out. Go to an area separate of our car so we don't damage it if they start shooting us. I feel like there should be more of them. Well, let's see. I don't see any more. Doesn't mean there aren't any, but I'm not convinced there are. Rusher. The boss is right there. We're gonna deal with the boss first. And then that guy did not care that he was just shot at. Let's see. So it's pointing at us. It seems like if I move it over to the side here, I can disable it. I want to come in from the back so it doesn't attract zombies and shoot at me. Nice. Good. Some more Molotov makings. Part of what killing bandits early does for you is it gives you Molotov makings, which is huge. Boss, I thank you for essentially nothing. Some ammo, you know. How kind, how kind. Alright. Because we have zombies nearby and we have no reason to believe there's others, we're gonna take it slow, take it safe. Have our melee weapon out, because the biggest danger to us is no longer the people with guns, but the people will come up and smack you. Alright, solid, and let's just make our way back to the car. You do want to make sure you know where your car is. It's gonna suck to lose it. Alright, so where are we on the road? We're approximately like down this way. We want to take a left at the next bend. We're going to be hitting an observatory on the way. So we'll know that we're going in the right direction when that's the case. By next bend, I really meant at the end of the road. Alright, so there's the observatory up there. Oh. Alright, here's another gas station. We're gonna go ahead, be careful here. We don't want to hit any logs. It's okay to take it a little bit slower. You know, as long as your speed is greater than 0, you're doing better than hitting a log. Oh, yeah, I turned my own speed to 0, like a bit of a doofus. Paid for that in repair fees. I would love to have a sleeping bag on me. In fact, I can make one, potentially. No, I can't, not right here. Nice, some extra gas. Alright, now if we find another car, we can go and get it. Oh, hello there, wandering trader. So be careful around this guy. He will shoot bad guys if he sees them. 7.62? No, 5.56 and 9 mil again. Let's see, is there anything I want to sell you? Not really, not right now. Let's see. Anything that would be worth buying from you? Let's see, I got 3.5K. I might spend some of that on the tactical laser to make the survivor easier to use. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and sell our extra bits. It's a pretty solid MP5. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and buy the tactical laser. Excuse me, dude. Alright. So, you can see that the racetrack is on the map there, sorry. So here's the racetrack on the map. That's to our right. We know we're going in the right direction. And we want to take a right here because we're at the S-Mart. And that's the part of the road where it branches off. So up here. Alright, looks like we're at these houses now, right around here. There's a church. Right up here. Okay, there is the police station ahead of us. We just need to continue forward a bit more. And look at that. Look at those numbers of zombies. Alright, go around back here. Make sure they all spawn in. Being careful, feeling free to just feather the gas. Look at the amount of zombies here. So there's no reason we have to kill these guys. In fact, we're pretty bad at it with our Molotovs. So we're just gonna not. They're still a little bit close for my comfort. Not driving around like a lunatic here. We don't have to press W. You know, it's not a competition to see who can press W the hardest. It's all about playing it smart. These guys, though, I am going to Molotov. Alright, what is that nerd doing there? Oh. So you don't have to get it inside, you just need to get it close enough. So they're still burning. Now go ahead and just throw that again. Pull out the melee weapon. Let them cook for a hot second. Check out these guys, see if they got anything. And cook, cook, cook. So be careful about going in here because they can come out. These guys all have so much health. Alright, let's go ahead and create some more. Quick, someone call the firemen. Alright, what are you doing out here? Come on. Really? One more? Okay. Sick. So that should be all for now. However, we're just gonna play it careful. Still. Have our melee weapon out. Be prepared to defend ourselves. Taking a look around here. Nice. Alright. Nice. Ammo, ammo, ammo. We love ammo. Huge. Getting a battery is nice. I'll hold on to that. So we got briefcase here with key cards potentially. So yeah, if we had killed those zombies earlier with our Molotovs, we wouldn't have had enough Molotovs to clear out that room, and that would have been really bad for us. So, as a heads up, there are more zombies in this room. So what we're gonna do here is just chuck it through the wall. I might not have gone through. Oh yeah, they did. Gosh, it's so dark. Make sure to stay out of it so we don't get cooked. Go ahead and loot while it's burning. Nice ammo. Huge military pants. We love those around here. Let's go ahead and throw our extra scrap that we're finding in here. We're gonna keep this actually and make some proper bandages from it. Any other scrap that we're gonna throw in there? I don't really like pain pills at all. I'm gonna keep those. Did I put? Yeah, okay. Nice. Oh, look at that. We're getting the double whammy. Ooh, nice. Black pants. I think we're gonna roll with what we have for now. Booties. Alright, let's go ahead and drink some water. Really dislike that it automatically puts that stuff on the outside of the container that you're in, even if it has like the ability to put it in the container itself. 32, not as good, but reasonable. We can sell it. Alright. Go ahead and munch. We're gonna head back down. Oh, gotta go ahead and put those Molotovs. Alright, boys. Ow. Jesus Christ. Well, that hurt. Oh, nice. Grenade. Sweet. So, just keeping it nice and easy here. I really don't like going into the room with the zombies that we've all burned up. So, like, we're just gonna keep on firebombing because I have died in that room before to the zombies. Yeah, let's just be third or first person to chuck this. So there's at least one more still alive, I hear. That might have been all of them, we'll see. SVD does the same damage as our legendary weapons, so I mean, not the best thing to have in the world. Let's just go ahead, let's check that. That's not great. Nice, I got myself a barrier again. I guess like an upside to essentially having no loot is that you can use your clothing to or your clothing slots to fill your loot even more. Nice. Even more of these. Riot jacket. Alright. So let's go ahead and put these in here. Extra ammo is going to go in that. Gonna hold on to those. Then put this out here. Put our riot jacket on. Nice. And I think I recognize what this is. Yeah, the police briefcase for the key. What do you use metal rods for? I'm not sure. There's so many great uses of the wiki. Figuring out the ingredients for stuff is one of them. Because there's like some ingredients that I just don't care about. Ah! Alright, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine? Okay, everything's fine. Cool. They all appear to be dead. Let's just whistle. Make sure. Once we get up to 80s... I thought I heard a step, but I could be wrong. Listening right there. I think we're good. You know what? It's smarter to check first and then not die versus die and not check. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Alright. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, that's okay. Look at this. All this extra stuff. We're gonna go ahead and make sure that's all topped off. Sweet. So looking like a pretty solid loot run so far, and we're not even done. We've gotten lots of ammo. Like all of... Here, this should all be like this. And then let's go ahead and actually keep our 2 used ammos right up here. So look at that. Like we've gotten so much money in terms of ammo. Because we're just going to sell that. There's no reason to hold on to extra ammo that you don't need. Like, I know people really like hoarding stuff, but if you don't need that ammo, you can instead buy something with it. So it's just generally better, like unless you're in the really late game and you got all the money you need, just not bother worrying about your loot, or sorry, your ammo, your extra ammo. Alright, nice. Looks like we have only 2 SWAT cars here. 14, 30. Okay, so this one is the worst one. We're gonna try and get this out of the way. Hopefully it can squeeze through here. We'll see. I don't think there's any zombies that spawn down here. Or maybe there are. I just am not sure. I don't think I've seen any. I haven't heard any. Oh, med crate. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna have to make sure to rebind our stuff. Don't forget that. Let's go ahead and cook up another set of bandages. Very nice, very nice. Alright. Huge. See, if I was smart, I'd go to the end first. But I'm confident, so I don't play it smart. Not like it actually matters. I mean, it kind of does. But see, here is where I go and be like, all right, any zombies? They just ran by. So because we ran by, they should have noticed us. Another SVD, okay. I mean, I guess. Let's go ahead and put this in our ammo tin. Hold on to that. See, as you're seeing, like, right now, backpack and backpack is not nearly as valuable as you probably think it is. You see people, like, super hoarding, and, man, super hoarding is cool and all. It's a natural instinct for sure. But I find super hoarding tedious. And as you can probably tell from the thing with speeding up the game for fishing, I don't love tedium. Tedium is nothing I really stand for. Oh my god, dude, so many random tools. My last run, I didn't have random tools for like a good 3 hours or something like that. Add gas, turn on. And then there we are. So refueling is always going to be on the left side of the van. If you play the tutorial, you remember that. And then the repairs will always be done on the engine. So you have to go up to the engine and repair it. So for this, we have to go out. Just make sure there's no baddies. Get in the vehicle. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, barely can squeeze through. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and tow it back. I don't really feel a great desire to tow it back, but might as well. Alright. Yeah, tow, vehicle hitch. Good, that means it's good. And then let's actually, like, heal it up if we can. Be careful, there's no zombies around us. We're looking good. Nice, so we've gone and upgraded our vehicle, which is pretty huge. We've gotten a good amount of loot, so we're gonna get a good amount of money. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and, for now, move. Let's see. Does this have anything in it? Yeah. We're gonna move this stuff over to our other car. But we're gonna keep this flare gun in it because it seems like you need to keep at least something in it, or else it'll possibility for it to despawn. Nice. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Let's get out of here. So we know where we are on the map. We know where the position of that thing is, so let's see, salvage. Alright. Yeah, might as well. So the bunker is right over there. The level 0 bunker. I think it requires 2 level 0 cards, which we do have, luckily enough. Alright, gotta be really careful here. We're gonna be going really slow. Oh, shoot, did not see that log. With the height of this thing, it does make it really hard to see the logs. Excuse us, don't mind us. I'd love to do the primary infestation here, but I just don't feel like we have enough ammo and barbed wire to do it safely. So we're taking a left here at this road. And in fact, cut the corner a little bit, making sure not to hit the log. Alright. Oh, is that a utility truck right there? That could be pretty good. Kind of prefer that over the SWAT van. Just because it's a little bit smaller. You know, the SWAT van's cool and all, but I prefer something with a little bit more nimbleness. Okay, solid. Actually, you're here. Whew. Jesus. Make sure to heal up, stay at 100. Surprised he didn't whip on him. Alright, let's go ahead and sell our extra stuff. Because I'm thinking while we're out here, we might as well hit up the observatory. Alright. Keep those. So we can sell them back at base for more once we purify them. Metal rods. We're going to keep sharp blades so we can make lockpicks. Let's see. Do these have any attachments? No. Show attachments? No. Alright. So while we're here, if you take a look at the observatory, you'll see these little different colored bits. Those are where the enemies they put outposts, the coyotes. And so we might just do that and deal with those guys because they're relatively easy to deal with to get some extra money. Because all we're doing right now is we're just trying to like be scrappy and get cash infusions and slowly upgrade ourselves to the point where we're starting to feel good and strong. We're gonna stay off the road for this part. Gosh, it's really hard to see if there's any logs. Alright. We're gonna have to remember that we put our car next to this big rock. Because we want to disconnect it. And we're gonna be going up. And actually I probably should have eaten some food before heading up. We're gonna be going and trying to clear out the coyotes from the backside. Not enough torque to get up here. How about here? Come on, you got this, you got this, you got this. You're making it. Nice, I trust you. I'm loving it. So it looks like that might be one up there. I can't tell. Alright, let's go ahead and save, just to make sure everything is good. And then up here I feel like there should be one. Yeah. Alright. Use our binoculars to mark them. Oh yeah, it's very dark right now. Did I leave the lights on? Very nice. Take a look over here. These guys, I hope, don't aggro to us if there are any up there. There we go. There's our third one. I believe there's 3 per. So if we can get 3, if we can find 3, there might be 4. I can't remember. That's a log. All right. Let's make sure that we're all prepared. We're ready to get going. Oh, I'm hitting the tree. Man, the tree hitboxes are really scuffed sometimes. So here, we're just playing it at range. They don't even get a shot off if we're being a sneaky little gremlin. And that's kind of how you want to play it, is a sneaky little gremlin. Don't give them a chance to do anything. Alright, we're going to pull out our AR in case we have another. But I think that should be it. After we verify that there's no more baddies in this zone, we're gonna go and... Alright, good. Nobody shot at me yet. Sweet. More ammo means more money. Nice. Where was the third guy? He's over here, wasn't he? He's coming down there. Nice. Good chunk of money right there. Now we're just going to move up to the next one. Consume. You know, actually, maybe we should put this down here because it seems like it's where it wants to go. Yeah, there we are. Alright. So that was our first one done. That was right here. Now we want to continue on along the back side of this. See, it could be any of these, but I think it's this one. Oh, yeah, yeah. There they are. 1, 2. I go down here and go up to the top of this one. Come on. There we go. That looks to be our 3. Just verify there's no obvious number 4. So it looks like that's our other one. They haven't spawned in quite yet. Yeah. Not really the greatest shot from here. Alright, here we got a pretty clean shot on the 3. We go for this guy on the right first because he's closest to that tree. And it's going to make it hard to hit him. There we go. Nice and clean. I guess I should take a look to see if there's any other obvious signs of movement. Doesn't seem like it. Pull out the assault rifle in case we need. Go down. Alright, nobody's shooting at our car, that's a good sign. Oop. Well, spoke a little bit too soon. Alright, there he is. Oh, let's go. Turn this on to full auto. I forgot about that thing. Oh. A little bit scuffed. Alright. But we made it out. We used our car as cover. Poor thing. Didn't deserve to be harmed like that. Alright, that bastard was sneaky. So good to know there can be 4. Felt like I always knew that, but I wasn't 100% sure. Oh, look at that. Each of these seem to have an ammo container, which is really nice. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and top off this mag. Just hope that, you know, the 1 is enough. Alright. Let's take a look at these guys. They still haven't spawned in yet? It's crazy. I feel like they should have. I'm just run down over here. See if they spawn in. There they go. Alright, let's look for number 4, if there is a number 4. Not to get duped. I don't see anybody. Doesn't mean there isn't anybody. Oh, is that a number 4? No, that's a sandbag. Alright. Any of these guys lieutenants? Not as far as I can tell. We're gonna go for the closest target first, and then left, and then back. Gosh darn tree. Alright, take a look for any more movement. We're gonna do that same maneuver again where we move up the car so we can use it as cover. Pull out the AR. It's on full auto now, thankfully. And it's really great that there's some weapons in this game where they don't default to full auto. Alright, it's dark as hell, which is not good. So we're actually gonna wait in here a hot second. So if we start getting shot, we can back up. Alright, that's good. Nice. Ammo and money. Another pistol. Okie dokie. Ooh, some more grenades. That's nice. Well, that was pretty decent haul. Like, look at all this extra ammo we got. Want an extra 5.56. Alright. So, let's take a look here. So, right here is how we're going to orient ourselves. Using this as the central... So this is the triangle. And I know the labs is over here. So we're going to kind of continue along until we get to the labs. Just deal with the coyotes out there. So this is the big hill that we can see. On the map. And then somewhere down here should be the labs. Well, let's see. So we just went from these up onto this hill. So we went down, up. Actually, it looks like it might be down. So let's use this white piece. So we might actually be right here, which means we need to go down to here and take a look down. Is that it? No, that's just a normal camp. Let's see, is that anywhere on this map that's obvious? Not exactly sure. It feels like, okay, we probably went this way. And we might be in here. Also might not be. Well, let's take a look around. Let's head back up because we know where we were. And if we spot it, we spot it. If we don't, we don't. So there's a little town. Which actually might be this right here. So it looks like we're in between these two. Oh, okay, we probably were right in here. Which means we probably have to go that way to go back. Alright. The game was a lot tougher to navigate with out. Oh, there it is. So we are at this portion. Let's see. Let's head back up this way, gaining some speed. Going around here. So over here is my usual spot that I like to take him out. Because you get a good view. It's right over right here. You get a good enough view down that you can spot him. There we go. Spamming on that one. Go ahead and pull out the sniper now. Had to jump to spot that one. There we go. Pretty good. Oh, we can see some airdrops. Very nice. Alrighty. Well, it looks like that one in the black might be the lieutenant, so we're going to target him first. Everyone else seems to be having ARs, so we're going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep an eye out for movement. I'm gonna change my keybinds really quick again. I've been playing the new Battlefield game, and so I'm just trying to make my keybinds relatively similar. Alright, keep an eye out for movement still. Gonna be over here. Far enough away that we don't necessarily aggro them, if there are any more left. There we go. We're getting into close enough range where I want to have this out. Nice. Got ourselves an IFAK. Radiation pills is huge. That's one of the actually surprisingly harder things about this game mode, is that you don't get very many radiation pills. Oh, look at that. Level 2, level 0 keycard. Actually, these go over here, don't they? Yeah. This is my makeshift wallet. The great thing about the Hunter's Vest is you can kind of make it a makeshift anything. Alright. Let's put this down here. Huge money. Nice, 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 nice. Unload, hold on to that. Unload, hold on to it. All these MRAs, good food. Alright, we're not gonna actually do this. Because we don't really have the magazines for it. But I'm just gonna go down here and loot this stuff. Alright. And then dip. Bye-bye. Alright, solid. Well, we're gonna call that a pretty good haul. I really wish I could hotbar the razor wire, but unfortunately I cannot. Just because I'd love to be able to like instantly place it down. If there's a mod for that, where did my... Oh, that's right, I didn't keep it up here. Oops. If there's a mod for that, that would be really nice to know about. Alrighty. So now we're gonna head back and try and pick up our other car, just because. No like real reason, actually. Let's keep this out in case we need it. I'm a little bit hesitant to try and do the personal bunker with only like one mag of 7.62. It's gonna be risky for sure, and kind of risk adverse. Alright, this feels like it's the right direction. We're going based on vibes, you know? Alright, so this is... We know where we are now. Okay, so there's a lab. And we go down this way. There we go. Not hit that stump or log. I put it next to the big rock. There we are, we can see it. Oh, man. Sometimes when the wheels just bounce, you have no steering. It's kind of rough. It's like, oh man, I wish I wasn't going straight. Oh, okay, I guess I have no steering right now. Solid. Alright, quick save before towing a vehicle. Generally a good idea. Alright, we're gonna be going and following this road here. We're just at the lab and observatory. We didn't actually clear out the observatory. That stuff is risky. So we got some airdrops over there. Alright, that bunny just decided to post up in front of us. Bit of a wild move. Oh, that poor zombie thought it could go and run into the back of our train here and survive. Unfortunately, it did not. Oh, is this where the dogs are? Sorry guys, at least they're not growling so loud. So red means the... Oh my god. Stop. Thank you. Whew. Red, I believe, means medical. Green means military. And blue means food. So this here should be a med drop. Which is pretty nice. Oh. Definitely not scuffed right there. Alright, nice, nice. Hold on to that, and hold on to these. Yeah, sure, why not? Alrighty. Make our way over to the green one. Ooh, that thing is wildly fishtailing. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and play this smart and safe by pulling some of these zombies away. And then going back to loot. Keep an eye, make sure they're not coming back. Oh man, do I love airdrops that drop nothing. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and drive this airdrop out here. Woo. Guys, you made sure to load it up, right? Huh? Wait, we're supposed to load these things? I didn't know that. Oh, you'd love to see it. But that's nightmare difficulty for you. All those loot settings. Oh, oh, okay. Let's see. Actually, wait. Let's remember how to drive it. Yep, that's driving a trailer. All right. Ooh. You know what? We're gonna just go ahead and park it over here and then call it good-o. Tow to release, get in and move it to our stuff. Our at least close enough. Very nice. Saving before selling. In case something goes funky. And getting some good money. Alright, so my method here is I always go and fill from the bottom left first, and then I sell from the bottom left first as well. Do I want a 5.56 mag? I don't think I do. So these here should all be completely clean. Alright. Let's go ahead and sell. How much cloth do we have? 11 cloth? That's nothing. Let's go ahead and rip. Let's go ahead and rip. These ones are worth quite a bit, so we're actually gonna sell them. Yeah, there we go. Oh yes, and then sell the flare gun. It's useless. I'm gonna hold on to the grenades. So let's move these up. We don't need them. Put those in there. Very nice. Love to put those in there. Alright, let's actually put these out first. So what happens with these items, I think, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure the most recently put in one is like the quote-unquote new one, and it checks to see like what was the oldest one put in there. So just be aware of that, keep that in mind. Alright. Let's go ahead and eat some food, drink. Fill up our bottles as well. Yep. There we go. And then after we fill them up, we're gonna go and purify them. What I actually vaguely like recommend doing, if you are going out for long stretches of time, have a, what's it called? Have a campfire. That's what it is. And use that to purify your stuff. So like you can go over to a well, get some fresh water, and then purify it using that campfire. You can also use it to cook some meat as well. Sell. Alright, very nice. We don't need 29 of these, so we're going to go ahead and break it up. We're going to keep at least 10. Sweet. Alright. This is looking good so far. Now we're going to go and make a bunch more barbed wire. So first, I want to take the extra ammo that we don't need. We're going to keep the grenade. Alright, very nice. And we're going to disassemble these. Scrap. Huge. Alright. So, same thing from here. I believe it goes from like the bottom up. So what we're going to do is make some high quality metal. It should take from the 50. Nope, it's not. Oh, let's see. Where are our stacks? There we go. So I like having at least, like, essentially we want a whole hunter's vest worth. So 3 per times 5 per, so it's 3 scrap per high quality, 5 high quality per razor wire, and then 5 razor wire per stack, and then 8 stacks. So let's do 8 times 5 is 40, times 5 is 200, times 3 is 600. So we need 600 scrap to fully do this, which we don't have quite yet. Alright. So that just means we're going to go ahead and make the rest of these into here. Actually, we don't need 400. We need, because we already have a stack done, which should be 50, I believe. We only need 350. Yeah, each of these stacks of 50 should be 2 stacks of barbed wire. And then we're going to be trying to get up to 25 in the others. So we're definitely approaching it. We're looking close. Alright. Look at all this razor wire. And it should be coming up there. Yep. Nice. So good. The reason we're crafting so much razor wire is the razor wire can stack, and so when we stack, it instantly kills the enemies. It's just really nice. You can lay them out really long and they'll die to that as well. It's the same thing except for it's just longer, and it's the smarter, safer move if there's anything like big that comes by. But I think it's really neat. I think it's so funny just to see them go and pop. So we're gonna be going and doing that. It is 15 stacks of razor wire for an insta kill. So a lot of razor wire, and that doesn't give you very much room to play safe. So instead, we're gonna be careful about what we're doing here. Let's go ahead and actually. Oh no, we don't have enough to make noisemakers, do we? Rest in pepperonis. Yeah. If I had thought that part ahead. It's okay. We can sell, or we can disassemble some of our 308, I think. So we need 8 pieces of scrap, so we need 10. So we need 10 ammo. I think actually we might need more. Let's check. No, actually we don't. Oh no, we need 2 per. 8, 16. So we need another stack of 5, I believe. Alright, there we go. Very nice. And then turn these into scrap metal and turn into nails. And then from there we can make all our noisemakers. Sweet. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and hold on to those, put them in here. Our extra grenades have gone in here, nice. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we're at just over $2,000 now. We're gonna go ahead and sell. We're gonna go ahead and call that for our episode here.